Hey, I'm back. I know I got cut off on the other one. So I just wanted to go through like how to do number 5. So what I have on my screen is the regular square root of x. So looking at this minus 3, if you remember back from the first semester, that would mean it's going to shift to the right 3. So mentally, you should already expect your graph to be over here to the right and then have the same shape. So to make the table of values, x minus 3, if you use the same square roots, here's number 5. I'm going to do number 5 because it's a little bit different. It's underneath the square root sign. Here's my x and here's my y. If I use numbers I know how to square root, I'm going to end up subtracting 3 from it. So if I use the same numbers, 0, 1, 4, 9, and 16, I'm going to be subtracting 3 before I square root. So this is going to actually end up being the square root of -3, which doesn't, work. So what you want to do is choose, I'm going to go ahead and just erase all this. Add 3 to all your x values that you would normally use because you're going to be subtracting 3 in the end anyways. Since you're going to be subtracting 3 from all your x's, you want to choose x values that are 3 units bigger. So I'm going to choose to use, instead of 0, I know the square root of 1. I know the square root of 1, 4, 9, and 16. Instead of those, I'm going to add 3 to all of them so that I don't end up with all kinds of crazy decimals. I want to be able to graph this. So I'm going to use 3. I'm going to use 4, 7, 12, and 19. So when I plug it into the equation, I'm going to subtract 3 and then square root it. So this one right here, I hope you guys can see my little cursor here. So 3 minus 3 square root is going to be 0 square root of 0. So it's 0. And then for the next one, 4 minus 3, and then you square root it is 1. So I'm going to put 1 right there. And then for 7 minus 3 is 4, and you square root that, it's 2. And then for 12 minus 3, and you square root it is 9. So square root 9 is 3. And then 19 minus 3, you square root that. That's going to be 16, so that's 4. So these are the numbers I'm going to use to graph. All right, so here we go. Let's see if I can graph this without being cut off. So I'm going to go ahead and graph it. So there's my x and my y, and again, that's all in the first quadrant. So I'm going to, here, let me do this. Oops, ignore that sound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. And of course, you're doing this on line paper, so yours will probably look a lot neater than mine. 2, 3, 4. Only went up to 4. So I'm going to go ahead and graph this. I'm going to use blue. Let's see, is this just a circle or a dot? Probably just a circle. Yeah, let me undo that. I'm going to go ahead and use that one. So 3, 0. So I'm going to go to 3, 0. So I'm going to make a dot right there. Then 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It's right there. Oops, that's not what I was trying to do. Oh, it stopped making little circles for me. Okay, then 7, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2. So it's going to be like right there. Oh, gosh, this is terrible. And 12, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 is like up here. So again, you guys are using graph paper, so yours will look a lot prettier than mine. Oops, that's not what I was trying to do. Oh my gosh, this is not working for me. Okay, imagine that that's a pen and that's drawing that for me, but that's what it's going to look like.